All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here, we're back, and we got some more NFL 25, Madden 25 coming at you live. And we lost all the preseason games. We lost our opener, and we all lost the second game as well. And we're going in 0-2. And we have some defensive stuff to deal with. We got a bunch of work to do on this team in order to make it an actual team that might be able to win some games. But I just also had a thought as I was sitting here just talking with you just now, just as it's flowing. We also have to take the time to look at the plays, figure out what we're doing, and not button mash, and actually get this job done. Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel is live right now. You guys, if you're a member of this channel, you know, or a subscriber of this channel for a while, you know who I'm talking about. Brother Jam's live right now. Good Grief K is also live. Jam's live with some NCAA college football. And we got Good Grief K live with some UFC 5. And he is currently defending his UFC Undisputed Championship. We will be getting into this real quickly with you shortly. So hit that like button. Sub if you're new. Check out our memberships too, starting at $2.99, $6.99, $24.99, and our merchandise. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go. All right, we got a bye week. No, we got the Jets. I hope you guys are doing great. The good Lord always provides. Provides it such a way that I might be able to even bring to you guys some stuff that I've been waiting so many years to be able to bring to you. Hey, let's go to the storyline meeting. Oh, hold on. Players are ready to negotiate. Let's go here first. How many players? Oh, man. Okay, we got 71 million cap room. We got to keep all of these big guys. Cole Strange. Well, first of all, Douglas. Dude, he wants how much? I want him for the next 7 years. Yes. Yes. We got Gibby for the next 7 years at least. Good. And if we can sign these guys for roughly, I don't know what the heck this guy is on. He wants $31 million. He wants $9 million. I like everything about this. I just need more time to think it over. If I would have went able to go up like one more, like 9.5 million, like you're gonna get $9.5 million to play football for the next 7 years, guaranteed. You get hurt or not, you're out, you're in. You're gonna get that money. You need to think about that. That's exactly the offer I was hoping to get. See you next season. Next season will be great. Thank you. Didi knows what he's doing. I'm telling you, that's the kind of guy that I like. I'm like, listen, I can't give you millions of extra dollars, but I can take this side of the number and make that decimal point number go up a bit, and I can take the bonus and make it go up a bit, and that's going to be your bonus every year, and that's going to be your salary every year. And when I do this, I look at realistic stuff, guys. Like this is how it would be like if I was doing this in real life, and if I was in charge in real life. And I get it. We got $33 million left, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sign all these guys. I want to sign our puzzle pieces, and I want to sign our top players. Like this guy's, some of these guys for like $3 million for 2 years. If I can get that guy for that much for 7 years, I'll do it. I don't know who this guy is. Resign interest. I don't know why. White doesn't even know if he wants to come back. Henry's already interested. So I bet you if I do that and I do that, boom. He was already interested, and I didn't even need to give him any more money. I mean, because if these guys are going to do a 2 year contract at that much a year, I would just, this is what I would do. I'd sit him down. See, like this guy here, he's a star. He wants $10 million for 3 years. Phew. I'm not changing any money. I don't have the salary cap for that. You see, he doesn't want to be on this team. Some of these guys want to be on the team, and he's a star. I'd like to keep him on the team, but that's $70 million. I mean, some of these guys legitimately want to be here. I'll give him 2. What? This offer is perfect. I can't wait until next year. Yeah, because you're going to get more than what you're getting this year. I can't wait until I get paid more. I can't believe he doesn't want to sign. He wants a lot of money to re-sign, and he doesn't want to sign, and he wants a lot of money to re-sign. Kendrick Bourne, though, I don't really want to lose him. I was looking for a better fit, but I'll reconsider with more offers like this. You think that I'm going to give you more money? No. I don't want to give you more money. Oh, he's already interested, but he's not a big name player. And I only gave him a little bit more money because of the fact of, yeah. Now, winning more games doesn't get us more cap room, to my knowledge. I'm trying to re-sign the guys that want to be here for a long period of time. All right, let's go. Let's go into this Thursday night. Yes, it is. Let's go in this team meeting and see what we're doing. Let's talk about opponents' weaknesses. I asked all, watch film, and analyze their offense. What did you see? Well, they're starting a rookie QB. Oh, good. What's weakness? Let's exploit it. So, deep accuracy. Okay. Right. So, how do we attack? Take deep shots. Good. Will be successful if his will make him take deep shots. Yep, we can make him take deep shots, all right. That's easy enough. All right, let's scoot. I'll take the loss. Screw it. Bronze. We could have got better. What are you doing? Go lay down somewhere, Arthur. Yeah, go under. Freaking cat wants to try to pee all over my everything. That freaking cat, man, I tell you. Backyard survival base. Damn. Pardon my language. That was something. He came out of nowhere. All right, so we know that we got a few players that are going to be here for a while. Oh, man, it's been we've been getting slaughtered, but it's actually been fun. So, guys, welcome to Thursday Night Football, and we're going to get into this. We're going to have the Patriots versus the Jets coming right up after we get this here stuff squared away and get some of our guys. Squared away. Let's do this. Ooh, classic 60s. Well, they're home on this one, so we're going to do their home classic 60s. Ah, beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love the old school football. I love the old school jerseys. And this game gives it to you, baby. Here we go. New England Patriots, New York Jets.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pats and the Jets on Thursday night primetime. First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation.
Last year is over. This is a new year. We're going to build a team, build.
Pains and struggles just a year ago.
I love the jerseys.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
Excuse me. Man, I love the old school 60s. Old school 80s vibes and 60s, man.
For himself, their rookie quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their... When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made
they're 0-3.
the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hall. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop the throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee.
4th and 3.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Already.
As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
4th play of the game or 3rd play of the game, and somebody's hurt from the Jets.
So on fourth down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger.
What in the shite?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Whoa.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And this will
What the shit? Why is Stevens? I'm not getting nowhere with Ramadre.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
Oh, come on.
Taken down around the 29-yard line.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for
Denied
it on
already.
your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught
Beautiful.
by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Back to throw.
Oh, wow.
Taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Back-to-back 3 and outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10.
He slams it in there, and he is in.
No.
Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
He didn't get it in there.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point.
Called the timeout. I didn't mean to call a timeout.
He knocks it through, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First and Stevenson.
Move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The announcer, whoa. He just get out of here. Ooh, big man back on campus. We got big number 38. It's a date. We're going to make him. Ooh. Hate the fact that we're playing him today.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he will work his way down.
That had to hurt.
A pickup of 6. After the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson.
Keep bowling through him, baby. That big guy even, he went through. Oh, no, 67. Crap. All right. We can't do any more injury. He's one of the lead defensive linemen. We can't have that.
They'll run a draw now with Stevenson.
Oh, I'm over.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6.
Come on, baby. Let's see if Stevenson can do better than Gibby. Bruised shoulder.
As he's closing in on 100 yards already.
100 yards. We just started the game.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson.
Yes.
And he is in.
Plowing through.
Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case,
that happened a lot.
Credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Oof.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They're trying to.
I love Thursdays. We get to play some football.
work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
Doing a lot of short catches.
The easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall.
What the shit? I hit him and it bounced right. Wow, pardon my language, but that weren't right.
Inside the 20-yard line.
That wasn't right whatsoever.
Yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Now a 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Oh!
He pulls it in around the 5.
I thought we got him all there. I thought I took him out. Jeez.
New York. On comes Patterson for the PAT.
Some BS there.
It's up and through. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30.
I was dragging him at one point.
35-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession.
It does this every single time I get a touchdown. It's like they turn it up. It's just going to keep going back and forth.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Yes. Let's go.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
No, again?
As they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Stevenson hurt again.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of
Last week, 475 yards. And we still lost.
Here's Gibson.
And we are over the line.
First down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Pulled groin.
They could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second
He
down.
just got back, too.
In their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the ground, Gibson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Gibson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way.
Man, again, another offensive lineman.
Now Gibson. Whoa.
Yes.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
Let's go.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're
Dislocated shoulder.
Credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A carry now for Gibson.
Yes.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he's in.
Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance.
And I just signed this guy for 7 years. 7 years. So as long as he doesn't get majorly hurt and has to retire, we at least got Gibby. Ooh.
Next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
But still, that irritates.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Okay, come
And he'll
on.
be set up well as he gets past the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit, and he has lost the football.
I got it.
One of his teammates there to take it
No.
back in. They'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-13 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
13-14.
First and 10.
Oh, why didn't I get him?
They give to Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again with Hall.
Ha, beautiful.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He'll try to run for it with Hall.
Yes! Stopped him. Yes! Thank you, Jesus.
Lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's fourth down.
They're doing a lot. They're going to do a lot of running, and they're going to do a lot of short passing because they have a new QB.
You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out.
54 yards. It's good.
Kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
If we can keep, them to only getting 3 points.
Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45.
Beautiful.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Let's go.
He's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
They're getting irritated.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Back to the ground.
Ooh.
He'll get it again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and long. Throwing is May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll go. Here's May.
What the heck, man? Every time I throw the ball, everybody's always over me. Nobody is playing.
Here's first and 10.
We have nobody. It's like we can't.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the middle.
Wow.
That's poorly. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just
Who's the guy that said they can't do deep passes?
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Get this complete. It's Williams over, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Dude.
But he'll gather it back in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. That one taken.
No. His feet were not in. His feet were not in. He was in the air. Watch this. Airborne. Airborne. Look, again. And they zoom. That's the second time they do it. And they zoom right in on his feet, too. And they literally go, no, you're not allowed to.
Maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4.
Come on.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting set.
I'm not even going to bother trying to throw. And we have to make good plays on the ground.
To see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Here's a run with their tight end.
Let's go. Big man was ready to go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be visible at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You gotta be kidding me.
They were all over that play. You almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's to Conklin, the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of the
Beautiful.
Patriots has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Yep.
Anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here.
Beautiful.
Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down.
With a first
in the
down.
game to start the drive. Now give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Make me some room.
Here's Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. On the ground, Gibson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll run here with Gibson.
Up the middle.
There, maybe a yard. Now Gibson.
Make me a
Maybe
hole.
a couple there. It's 3rd down. A carry now for Gibson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the... Now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play.
I don't think we're there. I think we're short. Way short.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall.
What the shit? There's no way he jumped over everybody going at him. This is what I'm talking about this.
If you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's 2nd and 6. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. This one caught the 4.
I'm getting sick and tired of losing all the time.
Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Out of the gun, here's May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Well, frankly, don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A big hole. And he's going to take this all the way home. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised.
They seriously got a touchdown in that many.
You know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Here's May. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here's a run going left.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Made out on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Here's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will score again. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Paul. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught! And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, New York. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced that.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk. Going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.